Hello, Kurt Jackson, retirement income strategist with KJ Financial here with some questions that anyone in their 40s should be asked about the looming student loan crisis. So you may or may not have kids with student loans, so let's not focus necessarily on the impact that your kids having student loans would have on you, but what about those millions and millions of college grads with all that debt and how that impacts the big picture of the economy? Had you thought about that before? Did you know that students are now graduating with a cumulative of $1.3 trillion in debt? So if our children are so in debt, how are they going to be able to afford starter homes? If they can't buy starter homes, how can the people living in those starter homes afford to move up to bigger houses? Now, if they can't move up, wouldn't that put a big halt to the growth in our economy? Isn't our economy built a lot on home ownership? How will any of these children ever be able to save for the future if they have so much student loan debt to repay? When we think about all that, doesn't it make it even more important to preserve, to grow, and to leverage your money? And if your parents are still with us, wouldn't it make sense to find ways to leverage their money too, to make sure that your kids, your grandkids, and your great-grandkids are able to live the lives that they want to live? Wouldn't this provide a solid reason for grandma and grandpa to want to do something? What do you want to do about this? So when you consider all of this, would it make sense for us to have a friendly conversation about it? Now, don't be afraid of that conversation. We give you our 5-star guarantee, which means we're not going to talk for any more than 30 minutes unless you want to. There's nothing for sale during this conversation, right? So leave your money at home. And when you walk away from this conversation, you're going to know more, you're going to understand yourself better, you're going to know more about your money, you're going to know more about your retirement than you did before we had the conversation. So when you're ready to talk about this, my direct line number is up there on the screen, as is my email. Contact me. Let's get together. We can even do it as an online meeting through the phone and through an online portal where we can kind of see each other if we want, if you've got a video camera. So thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoy the information. We'll talk to you soon.